Have you ever watched a TV show and thought, hey, I know that voice from somewhere? Lots of voice actors play many different roles without fans noticing. Did you know that Joy from Inside Out also voiced a main character in a Nickelodeon cartoon? Today we'll be looking at 10 iconic characters who you didn't realize share a voice with other famous roles. Number 1. Everyone knows the mopey, depressed voice of Eeyore. It's pretty unforgettable, but did you know the Canadian voice actor Peter Cullen, who brought this manifestation of depression to life in Winnie the Pooh, also voiced Optimus Prime in Transformers? We're talking even the live-action Optimus Prime. This is crazy.
It's not much of a tale, but I'm sort of attached to it.
I am Optimus Prime.
Didn't see that one coming. Number 2. Tom Kenny as SpongeBob SquarePants has got to be one of the most famous and recognizable voices of all time in kids animated television. But when he wasn't down in Bikini Bottom, did you ever notice that he was also the Ice King on Adventure Time?
Sure, what's that, like a boyfriend?
Flappin' Flotsam, what's that?
Interesting. Number 3. Jason Lee as Syndrome from The Incredibles gave us one of the best vocal performances in Pixar history, with some of the most quotable lines ever.
You married Elastigirl? And got busy!
But most people don't know that he also played another very quotable character from a totally different kids movie. That's right, he was Dave from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
If I made a list of my worst days ever, guess what? Today would be at the top of the list. But everyone's super. No one will be.
Number 4. Jason Marsden was a part of everyone's childhood as Max from the Goofy movie, but most people don't know he also voiced the much more serious character of Haku in the classic animated film Spirited Away. English dub, of course. Max and Haku couldn't be more different, but Marsden brings life to both of these iconic roles.
Listen carefully to what I tell you to do. You can't stay here, they'll find you, and you'll never get to rescue your parents.
It's only Powerline Dad, the biggest rock star on the planet.
Number 5. Nancy Cartwright is famous for her long-time role as Bart Simpson, and several other characters in the Simpsons universe, of course. But her voice has appeared in another well-known character outside of the Simpsons universe as well. None other than Chucky Finster himself from Rugrats. Yep. That's right. Bart and Chucky are voiced by the same actress.
A tattoo?
A what?
Yeah, they're cool and they last the rest of your life.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Oh yeah, and she was also Rufus, the naked mole rat from Kim Possible.
Duh.
Now that's multi-talented. Number 6. Richard Steven Horvitz gave voice to the character Zim in the Nickelodeon show Invader Zim. But did you know that's not the only kooky, creepy character he's voiced? He also provided the voice of Billy from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
You're trying to mess with me, aren't you, Grim? Well, I'm not gonna let ya. Why didn't I write it down?
After this one is pointed out, it's kind of hard to unhear it. Number 7. J.K. Simmons lends his voice to many a character, but one of his most iconic roles would have to be Airbender Tenzin in Legend of Korra. But did you know J.K. Simmons also has a sweet tooth because he used to voice the yellow M&M in all of their old advertisements?
That's a lot of chocolate. Must be under a magic spell.
Stop waving your arms around at the table. It's not funny anymore.
What? Number 8. Trixie Tang is well known for being one of the most popular girls in Dimsdale, and the girl Timmy is frequently seen crushing on in Fairly Odd Parents. Voiced by Dion Kwan, who also provided the voice for Kimmy, Chucky's stepsister in Rugrats.
Exactly. It's just me and my mommy, and we live in Paris.
Don't even waste a greeting, Timmy Turner. I'm never going to talk to.
Did you ever notice their voices sounding the same as a kid? Number 9. Davey Chase made up a big part of our childhoods by providing the voice of Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, a role which she auditioned for at just 8 years old. But you may recognize her voice from another childhood classic film too. She also voiced the role of Chihiro in the English dub of Spirited Away, which actually won the Academy Award for Best Animated Picture.
Mom, Dad, wait for me! Because he
pretty impressive for such a young child. Number 10. Amy Poehler steals the show in Inside Out and Inside Out 2 with her lead performance as Joy. But did you know that isn't the first time she's voiced an energetic, upbeat character? Back in the day, she voiced the lead character, Bessie Higginbottom, in the animated show The Mighty Bee.
2 categories. I flagged things that you can touch in green and things that you can't touch in red. We are gonna have a good day, which will turn into a good week, which will turn into a good year, which turns into a good life.
Oh, and she was also Regina George's mom, of course.
Oh God, honey, no. What kind of mother do you think I am? Why do you want a little bit? Because if you're gonna drink, I'd rather you do it in the house.
So what do you think? And which number on the list surprised you the most? Let me know down below. All right, thanks for listening.